Hey WILDR folks, Alicia here. This 6-minute mobility is foot focused. You're gonna need a band, or you could just use a sweater, any kind of fabric with a little bit of stretch, and a ball for today. So let's get into it. We're gonna start by rolling out one foot at a time for 30 seconds. So starting with that ball just behind the ball of the foot, and we are going to go slightly back and forth with that foot. And then as I roll back and forth, I'm just gonna slowly get closer to the hind end of the foot. If you find anything that feels weird, hang out there for a second, take a couple deep breaths into that zone. Good, now we're gonna change it up as soon as you get yourself rolled all the way to the heel. We're gonna start just behind the ball of the foot again. And this time, just a nice long roll from the toes towards the heel, then move over, do it in the middle of the foot, and then do it on the outside of the foot. So inside of the foot, that's where I feel this the most, middle of the foot, and then outside of the foot. All right, let's do that on our second side. So starting, remember, with that ball right behind the ball of the foot, and we're just gonna rotate at the ankle to go across the foot as we roll. If you don't have a lacrosse ball, this could be done with your hands or with a tennis ball. Creativity is your friend here. And what we're gonna do now is come to just behind the ball of the foot, roll towards the heel, come back, do it in the middle of the foot, roll towards the heel, come to the outside, roll towards the heel, and let's repeat that again. Find that spot, roll, and really breathe into it, relax. If you start to get a foot cramp, reduce the pressure just a little bit. Good, and now we are going to get rid of that ball, and we're gonna go into some toe action. So I'm gonna do both toes at once here. You can do one at a time if you're just starting. We're going to be pulling on right in front of the ball of the foot, pulling the toe out, and just taking that toe around in some big circles. So pressing it down, pulling it out, and moving it independent of the foot. The close-up here will be super helpful for you. We're trying to go around in a circle, one direction, and now let's go the other direction. In tight or especially tight-toed footwear, this guy really benefits from some big circles at the end of the day. Just fully relaxing, not pushing it too far, just going to the end of your current range of motion. Couple more seconds here, and then we're gonna get our band out. So I want you to grab your band. We are going to put it around both big toes, separate, and then pull so that you're holding in the middle like this. I'm gonna open it up so you can see on video, but from here, we're going to press all of our littlest toes down, and while pulling inward so that the toes are being pulled together of sorts, we're gonna let that big toe come up and then press it straight back down. Let that big toe come up, press it straight back down. What we want to happen here, we should feel a stretch along the base of the foot as the toe comes up. And then as we push down, we want to be pushing down and wide. So letting the band help our feet follow that wide range of motion here. We should be getting pretty close to fatigued here. If it's too easy, make that band pull harder so it's a little harder for you. And we're gonna go into foot crunches. So now, just taking the foot, I'll show you one at a time. You can do both at the same time. We're gonna be trying to shorten the foot. Do you see how this arch turns on and then relaxes, turns on and then relaxes? You'll see in the close-up here that we don't want the toes to be scrunching. We want them to be just squeezing down, pressing down flat as this arch gets closer together and then relaxes. Gets closer together and then relaxes. We're gonna do this for 5 more times. And at first, when you try this, your foot might not move at all. So that's okay. Just keep trying, keep focusing on that movement. Do both feet at once, and you will find that you will get there eventually. Awesome. All right, we are going to go back to our toe lifts for 30 seconds. So that band pulls them together. You walk the feet apart. Let the toes lift up, straight up, and then press them straight down. Lift straight up, press straight down. Let them lift straight up, press straight down. We've got 3 more reps wherever you're at today. Remember to breathe while you're doing this. And now you're gonna just go into some plantar and dorsiflexion. So finishing up with those ankles. I want you to point the toes, don't curl them, but point the whole ankle and then bring the whole toes to nose. Should feel a nice stretch along the back of your calves, and then point them. And we're just gonna go back and forth between these 2 ranges of motion. If you've had a day where your feet are really confined, you might get some cramping here, particularly as you point those toes. That happens, relax, massage it out, and try again. And that's it. 6 minutes flies when you're working on your foot health. I hope you have a wilder day, and we'll see you soon.